So could it actually be him? Okay, so we are now on to the next episode, Rogue. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so we have only got a few days to wait before we see what episode 6 is all about. And this is a theory which has been going on since we got the trailer, so a few months ago, but I've decided to bring it up now and do a video now, just in case anything new was revealed since the series has began. And there's been an interview with Jonathan Groff, who is playing the character, and we're going to speak about that and how likely is it. So the theory is Jonathan Groff is Captain Jack, and honestly I am very much in the middle of this. I think it could either be, there's either three things here: nothing to do with Captain Jack, it is Captain Jack, or he is related to Captain Jack in some way. Because what we do know is that he is a time agent, which is what Captain Jack was as well. They also share other similar things which they do with the Doctor. If that is, for example, the salute, which very famously what Captain Jack done. Also, there is sort of talks about a love interest potentially for the Doctor, or any flirting. That is also something quite famously that Jack and the Doctor do. Also, the sort of costume and the sort of gun that Jonathan Groff is holding in the trailer is of something like Captain Jack would have, certainly not for that time frame in which the episode is set in, so it definitely confirms that he is a time agent, and so was Captain Jack. There is more than just one time agent in the whole entire world, so I would very much, it makes kind of sense to use maybe Captain Jack as like a little reference, and use the time agent story, which was obviously quite popular, but bring in a brand new character, because we all know about Captain Jack is a very, John Barrowman is a very controversial character for a number of reasons, which I'm not going to be getting into. But Russell T Davies and John Barrowman are on what I would know are good terms. You know, they still like each other's posts on Instagram, etc. So they do still talk. Sometimes to bring him back would still be quite a step which I think a lot of people may take issues with, or be maybe a little bit umming and ahhing about. In terms of recasting him, I hope honestly they don't recast John Barrowman into Jonathan Groff. It always makes sense in my eyes to just bring in another character like him instead of replacing him, because honestly, if he ever came back one day, I wouldn't mind it at all. You've also then got to find an explanation about why his face has changed, because even though Captain Jack is immortal, there is no hint there that he can change his face. I'm sure Doctor Who could find some sort of timey-wimey thing, maybe when he did become immortal, maybe some sort of regeneration energy went into him, so he has the ability to regenerate. You know, Doctor Who could make something up like that. But what has Jonathan Groff said in a most recent interview released, I believe today actually, about his brand new character? So Jonathan Groff has admitted his Doctor Who character is not necessarily who he appears to be. Amid fan rumours, he might be replacing John Barrowman in the role of Captain Jack Harkness. While there has been nothing from the official Doctor Who team to suggest the American musical theatre star is playing in anything other than a key new character called Rogue. Rogue is an alien bounty hunter and a man of mystery, the former Hamilton star explained. When we meet Rogue and he first meets the Doctor, we're in a Regency era, but the actor teased Rogue is not necessarily who he appears to be when you meet him. Has got a whole episode title just for him, and as we know from when Doctor Who has done this with Rose, for example, this character is going to mean a lot for the future. No, probably not the rest of the series, but you know, maybe going into the next couple of series, Ncuti Gatwa's era could be quite important. So I feel like Doctor Who's always got that sort of character that comes in and out, but his class is very important, like River Song, Captain Jack, etc. So to have Rogue kind of does make sense, and it's a very Russell T Davies thing to do, going off what he's done before. It's been kept a mystery, they're teasing that it's a mystery, so maybe that is a potential build-up to something big, or maybe it doesn't mean anything and it is a completely new character. Either way, I don't really mind. And in terms of story of how Captain Jack could sort of come in yet again, we last saw him in Jodie Whittaker's era when he was coming back to Earth to try and regroup with Gwen, someone that he worked with at Torchwood. So there is very much a possibility, but in terms of sort of thinking about time stamps for someone that's immortal and has got a vortex manipulator and can basically time travel, it's kind of really hard to try and find where he would be in time. So there we go. What do you think? Do you think this is a completely different character and nothing to do with Captain Jack? Do you think he is a time agent? He may have even met Captain Jack, who knows? Or is he John Barrowman's Captain Jack? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you're new, give this video a like, and I'll see you all very, very soon.